What's up, guys? How we doing today? This is Joe the Man, the movie reviewer, as you all know. If you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit that button, hit the like button, and make sure you're pressing the bell for notifications about future videos. In today's video, we're going to talk about I believe it's 2022 horror movie, Bones and All. It's directed by Luca. I honestly can't pronounce the dude's last name, so basically it's the same dude who directed Call Me By Your Name, which is a popular movie. In this movie, we have Taylor Russell, Timothy Chalamet, and Mark Rylance, if I'm correct. So in this movie, Taylor Russell, she's a cannibal, and in this movie, she develops her 3,000-mile trek through the country, and it is both horrifying, it is both a love story, and it is also something incredible. This movie is not your typical romantic movie. If you went into this movie thinking it was a romantic horror, you would be somewhat right, but you would also be appalled by some of the imagery in this movie. So Taylor Russell has abandonment issues. She's looking for her mom. Her relationship with her dad is okay, but her dad basically leaves her out to fend for herself. And so she starts this journey across the country, and she's trying to find her mother, and she feels alone, timid, and very vulnerable out in a world that she really doesn't know much about. So she runs into Mark Rylance's character, whose name is Sully. And Sully is this guy he's quirky and he's got this weird vibe around him, but you really don't know his true nature until like the end of the movie. And so she decides to go ahead and stay with Mark Rylance because she really doesn't have anywhere else to go. And so she learns that Mark is also a cannibal just like her, and Mark tells her more about how to harness her, I guess you could say, curse or whatever. So she ends up leaving there, and she continues her journey, and then she comes across the Drifter, played by Timothy Chalamet, and I can't remember Timothy's name in the movie, but that doesn't really matter. So anyway, she meets Timothy Chalamet at this grocery store, and there's this guy who's picking on them, and Timothy Chalamet goes and kills that guy, and then Taylor Russell goes up to Timothy, and he's like, hey, can you help me? I don't want to be a burden. And so the both of them kind of fall for each other, and they keep on going across this journey. That's the basic premise of this movie. I can't tell you too much more without spoiling the movie, which I kind of want to do for you guys, but if you haven't seen the movie, it'd be really wrong of me to spoil it. How do I describe this movie? Like I said, it's a love story, it's a horror movie. One thing that I noticed, and I watched another guy review this movie, and he said that the imagery and the violence is, while it is intense, it is not like in a slasher movie. It's not just blood and guts just to be blood and guts. Every kill has meaning to it. And it's not an overextension of a bloody scene. You're given these imageries that are quite disgusting and quite gruesome, but they're there to show you, I guess, why they did it and why they had to kill. They don't just kill mercifully. I think they kill to survive, and also to have a layer of protection over themselves. I would say I'd get this movie an 8 out of 10. It is beautifully shot. It is a beautiful movie because you get to see a lot of the countryside. There's these wide angles of all these different places that they travel in America, and there's a lot of like fields. There's the movie is etched around like an 80s lifestyle, so there's some nostalgia there, and there's also just these beautiful shots of the countryside, and it is incredible. So all in all, I give the movie an 8 out of 10. It's beautiful, it's horrifying, it's just like the perfect romantic horror that you could pretty much have. Amazing performances by every actor. I don't think one actor in this movie didn't give away a terrific performance. The performances are terrific. I would give this a 10 out of 10, but the reason I don't is because while it is an almost perfect film, there are some things to take away from this movie. It is kind of slow. If you're looking for like a fast-paced horror movie, it's not. It's slow because it focuses so much on the emotions of these characters and their journey and how their journey impacts the story. On paper, this sounds like an incredible story. I was really blown away by some of the performances. I would say if you go into this movie blind, you will come out utterly shocked and very surprised. If you don't know anything about this movie and you go into it blind, you will come out flabbergasted. I didn't really go into this movie blind. I mean, I kind of thought they were vampires at first, but when I realized they were cannibals, I was like, okay, so it makes sense. But all in all, it is a damn good movie. I will give it an A+, though. It is perfect. So, if you're looking for a good movie to watch this weekend, check out Bones and All. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think you will really like it. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are subscribing. Like I said, or like I've said in past videos, I always try to make new videos every week. If you're a frequent subscriber, turn on the notification bell because you'll get notified of future videos. And this video just goes along with some of my Halloween horror movies. I know Halloween is just around the corner, and I honestly regret that I didn't make more scary movie reviews, but I've just been busy with life, just like everybody else. So, thank you guys for watching. It has been a wonderful video. Thank you.